on CCFM 107.5.
It is Breakfast with Friends right here on CCFM, and this segment is called Midweek Moment. Well, for this week's Midweek Moment, I thought that seeing that it's Father's Day coming up, then there's no better way than to celebrate our father, right? Firstly, I want to say to all the single moms who are playing the role of both mom and dad, you are doing an absolutely incredible job. So well done to you, and keep pushing through because it is worth it at the end. And then for those who don't know their dads, or maybe for whatever reason, you don't have a good relationship with your dad, can I introduce you to the most amazing father that you can ever have? Like, he is the best, like, seriously, hands down. Because the thing is, when you were created, he looked at you and he said, "Oh, you belong to me." And that is the person that I want to introduce you to. So there are two parables that come to mind whenever I think of Father God. In Luke, it is the prodigal son, and most people will think of the story, will say that, hey, maybe the son didn't deserve all the love, for everything that he did, but yet the father welcomes him with open arms. He's like, no matter what you've done, I love you, I want you back. And even though in the son's mind he was doubting whether he should come back, and eventually he goes back, but he's still loved by the father, right? So that is the one. And then it's also the parable of the lost sheep, and that's in Luke 15. And I absolutely love the parable of the lost sheep, because if you think of it, it sounds crazy that God will leave, or for a shepherd to leave 99 sheep, but to go after the one, right? I mean, what makes the one so special? Because, I mean, he's got 99. And I love in the parable, if you read it in Luke 15, talks about how Jesus says that, when the shepherd loses his sheep, he will go back and he'll find the one, he'll put the one on his shoulder. He'll tell everybody about, all his friends, about how he found the one sheep that's missing. And he comes carrying that one sheep on his shoulder back, all happy and full of life. And maybe that's what the one means. The one means so much that it's worth it for him. And you and I are that one. And I'm going to read something that Corey Asbury writes, and I think it's just so beautiful the way he puts it, and just the way he said it. He says, "When I use the phrase the reckless love of God, I'm not saying that God himself is reckless. I am, however, saying that the way he loves is in many regards quite so. What I mean is that he is utterly unconcerned with the consequences of his actions with regards to his own safety, comfort, and well being. His love isn't crafty or slick. It's not cunning or shrewd. In fact, all things considered, it's quite childlike. And I might even suggest that sometimes downright ridiculous. His love bankrupted heaven for you, for me, for you, and for me. His love doesn't consider himself first. His love isn't selfish or self serving. He doesn't wonder what he'll gain or lose by putting himself out there. He simply gives himself away on the off chance that one of us might look back at him and offer the same in return. His love leaves the 99 to find the one every single time, because you mean that much to him. His love isn't cautious. It's a love that he sent his own son to die a gruesome death on the cross. There is no plan B with the love of God. He gives his heart so completely that he refused to think that he even lose us. The love that he has is that even if it breaks his heart over and over again, that we reject him, he will still do it. 70 times 70 is a lot of times to get your heart broken, right? Yet he opens up and he allows us back again and again every single time. His love saw you when you hated him, and all logic said that they will reject me. He said, I don't care what it'll cost me. I lay my life on the line as long as I get their hearts. Well, he found me. He put me on his shoulder, just like the one that was lost. He carried me because he is that good of a father. He is that kind father that never gives up on loving me, loving you. He is that father that will keep coming for you over and over and over again. So I don't know about you, But the fact that God, the God of the universe, cares about me, he loves me, and he's willing to give up his son just for me, how can anyone not love him?